take this opportunity today to update you on a matter which is of deep concern to the government and the people of Barbados. That being the unfortunate situation surrounding the plight of our children at the Government Industrial School, which was highlighted over the last couple of months in the media. As the Minister of Home Affairs and Information, I felt it was my personal and professional responsibility to bring this matter before Cabinet, and that was done in April of this year. On April 30th, 2022, the Cabinet agreed that a departmental inquiry should be conducted into the operations at the Government Industrial Schools. This is both schools. The inquiry panel was constituted and work commenced on May 9th, 2022. The results of the inquiry were submitted to the Ministry of Home Affairs on August 15th, 2022. The objectives of the inquiry included, but were not limited to, investigating the allegations which were made and making recommendations to address the same. And when I say investigating the allegations which were made, I mean every allegation that we had notice of, the departmental inquiry was charged with investigating. So those were ones that were made in the press, those are ones that were made anecdotally, those are ones that people were making on the call-in programs. All of the alleged infelicities of which we were aware were within the purview of the departmental inquiry. I wish to publicly thank the inquiry panel for treating this matter with alacrity and for conducting this investigation in a professional manner given the very sensitive nature of this matter, and also for delivering the results within the timeline which was given to them. Now, we had initially set a timeline, and that timeline had to be revised. And when you hear the findings and you hear the depth of the recommendations, you will understand why we decided to take our time to get it right, to be comprehensive, and to have a firm platform from which to work going forward rather than rushing to meet a deadline. These findings and recommendations are timely, they're relevant, and they're important, and represent a critical step in the reformation of the institution and making it both fit for purpose and fit for the times in which we live. This report and its findings and recommendations were presented to the Cabinet on Thursday last. The findings were noted and the recommendations were fully adopted by the Cabinet with very minor amendments. I can assure you that the Cabinet, having accepted the findings of the panel and its recommendations, the government is committed to the implementation of the recommendations as soon as feasibly possible. In fact, we have already actioned a number of the recommendations. Some of the residents of the institution come from vulnerable backgrounds, and every effort will be made to ensure that while they're in the care of the government, that they're comfortable and benefit from these reform initiatives.